Okay, there we go. Okay, getting the audio checked, and now I see the monitors happening. Welcome aboard. Whoever is tuning in, welcome to this pre-game show, I guess, between the Flames and the LA Kings. We're doing another watch party, the last one of this season for the Flames and the LA Kings here tonight. I see Instagram people are joining us. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out this evening. We'll check on the YouTube chat as well. I see Mr. Watts already hanging out. Welcome to everybody. Thanks for hanging out this evening. It's a pleasure to have you on board as the Flames take on the LA Kings this evening. My name is Anand, of course, your host of Hockey Talk with Anand. The Flames are playing their final game of the season. We can talk about players that have impressed you. We can talk about players that you would like to see in the near future. We can talk about the draft and all that more coming up here on Hockey Talk with Anand as they go through the national anthem and all that stuff here at the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. We have both chats open simultaneously, so chat on board. Send us questions, send us thoughts, and hope everybody can hear me on this Thursday evening. Let's get through a couple of the quick stuff. So game day, it's the Flames and the LA Kings, game number 82 at the Scotiabank Saddle Dome, April 16th, Thursday. Want to thank everybody for hanging out here tonight. Let's get you a couple game day notes as well and talk you through over it. If I can find my game day stuff, I know I prepared. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Ryan Strome, Mac Coronato, and Zach Whitecloud will rejoin the lineup here tonight. I'll give you the official lineup in just a moment's time. Tyson Gross, Connor Zary will not play as Connor Zary is banged up. Tyson Gross is healthy scratched. Ryan Lomberg is healthy scratched. And we have a debut tonight in between the net. Arseny Sergeyev. Who used to be the goaltender in the ECHL this season, as well as the Calgary Wranglers, gets the nod tonight for his NHL debut. As well, just seeing his warm up or his rookie lap, no bucket, and he was all smiles tonight. So kudos to that. So here is how the lines will look tonight against the LA Kings. Of course, Anze Kopitar playing his final game of the regular season, and he will be retiring from hockey. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I'll get to your username in just a moment in Instagram. Of course, if you're tuning in live, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. As always, I appreciate it. But the lines are going to be Coleman, Backlund, and Farabee. Gridden, Frost, and Coronato, Olofsson, Strom, and Suniev, Sharangovich, Kerens, and Klapka. And on defense, it will be Perek and Whitecloud, Mata and Brustovic, Weeb and Pahal, and Sergey will get the start, and Dustin Wolf will back him up. Devin Cooley came up with an illness last night, so he isn't good to go tonight. Luke Biggie, thanks for your follow, really appreciate it, and thanks for hanging out with us this evening as we get ready to bring the puck drop. Between the Flames and the LA Kings, as you see at the score bug open, we'll try to live update your scores. I won't keep track of time though, but I can talk to you about the time. As well, I see Liam Barker joining us. Prabhat Kent is joining us. Gavin Sandnas is here. Kudos to everyone who joins us. The final game for the Flames this season. If you're tuning in with us, but we are about to get underway. Arseny Sergeyev, of course, in the AHL, posted a .898 save percentage, and has played a couple stellar games for the Calgary Wranglers, including a shutout. I don't know if it was a win or a loss, but I should say win, I guess, because he didn't give up any goals for Wranglers Fest back in December, I believe. So Arseny Sergeyev will look good, and the puck has been dropped already. So the final game of this regular season, going ahead tonight. Snook is here, big fan of the show. Thank you so much, Snook. Thanks for joining us. As well, Luke Biggie as well. We'll take a look at the Outer Town scoreboard later. If you are fans of a different team, regardless, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out with us as I bring you this game live on Hockey Talk with Anand. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Invite your friends as well. bring your questions as well right away. But the game is on, the Flames. I see Nolan Russell joining us. Welcome aboard. Scott Matheson, welcome aboard. I'll try to adjust the chat size as well in just moments time, figuring out how it will go. But I'm testing out things for hopefully a longer season next season. As well, May 5th will be the biggest day of Flames history because it's the draft day. All the Flames faithful are looking to draft big, as well, at least pick a top five in this draft. But it's possible with the loss tonight. Looks like Flames have an early power play on. So we'll see how the penalty kill does. Of course, LA Kings with a 74.7 penalty kill percent, and the Flames power play just at a 15%. Not the best this season. Something maybe they can work it on a couple years down the road. I'm listening to both Sportsnet and watching on Sportsnet because if you don't know yet, the Flames Sportsnet broadcast crew is doing a Goodrow 5K run, and they're collecting donations. So if you haven't donated yet, go donate for them. Just doing a little shout out. Shout out to everybody who has been fans of me the entire season as well. Thanks for hanging out with us and being part of this now mid-game show now. And shout out to Mr. Watts on the YouTube channel. And yeah, love to. And shout out to Adam Snook as well. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out from Simmer. So here is a look at the NHL final game day schedule. Looks like so St. Louis Blues and the Utah Mammoth. The St. Louis Blues have a 3-2 lead. San Jose Sharks have a 3-1 lead against the Winnipeg Jets. The Anaheim Ducks have a 3-2 lead against the Nashville Predators. The Vancouver Canucks and the Edmonton Oilers currently tied scoreless 0-0, and then later on, the final game of this regular season goes to Seattle Kraken and Colorado Avalanche. That puck gets dropped at 8 o'clock. So appreciate you hanging out with us. Send us your questions, your thoughts throughout the show. But I'll do warn you, I'll have to leave midway through maybe the second or start of the third period because I'll be on Game Over Calgary with Conrad Krausert as well. So come hang out at Game Over Network Calgary on the YouTube page for our final game, final post-game show of the season as well. Just have to pick up a quick charger there that fell out of it. But once again, thanks for hanging out with us. It looks like the Edmonton Oilers might have taken a 1-0 lead over the Vancouver Canucks. Of course, the Edmonton Oilers looking to maybe not play Colorado Avalanche this season. So they're looking to win the game against the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Which I don't think is an impossible task. If the Kings win, they will as well play for, I believe, home ice advantage. So something to look out on that end as well. And then Flames fans want a loss tonight to secure at least a top 3 pick guarantee tonight. So a lot of things on the line when it comes to that. But we'll see what opponent Edmonton against later on. We'll see how the Flames wrap up their season here tonight. So Flames didn't score on the power play, so still 0-0. If you're joining us, welcome to J Mill as well. Welcome to Edits 213. Pardon me. Welcome aboard to the Instagram front. We are streaming simultaneously live on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. So if you want to ask us questions, your thoughts, anything you want to share, feel free to do so as the game goes along. But thanks for hanging out with us. I'm just gonna see if everything is streaming well. But we'll hopefully maybe do more of these pre-game, post-game stuff later on. later on in the season when it comes to next season. But just setting up stuff here quickly. Just want to make sure how things look on the Instagram front. Of course, presentation always an important thing. I've reduced the size so the Instagram audience can see as well. Instagram, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out with us. You're watching Hockey Talk with Anand, a live stream, watch party if you want to say, between the LA Kings and the Calgary Flames. If you're a hockey fan, welcome aboard. If you're not a hockey fan as well, welcome aboard. Feel free to ask me any questions throughout this watch party. We really do appreciate it as well. But just gonna check. Looks like why is the chat not working? Okay, looks like okay. There we go. YouTube chat is not working apparently. Okay, I might have to do the same thing like I did last time. I will have to refresh the YouTube chat this time. Okay, there you go. Okay, apologies for that. I missed a whole bunch of YouTube chats. So let's get through them. Mr. Watts, do you think we should try to lose this game or try to win? I mean, I would take both. It's working now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you think it's working now? Or I mean, should we win or lose this game? I don't know. If you want a good merit game, sure, you try to win this one, but a loss would be fine too because you're looking to improve well in the draft. I can see your comment now, Mr. Watts. Thank you. Al Garando, welcome aboard. I like the Oilers and some Oilers propaganda. Do you think Brett Kran is a good commentator? Actually, Mr. Watts, on that front, I haven't heard his full color commentary just yet. I was at the game when the Colorado Avalanche was in town, and as well today I don't have the Sportsnet TV feed live on volume yet because I'm listening to the Sportsnet 960 feed. I'll have to take a listen little later on, and maybe at Game Over Calgary I'll get you that answer. But I've heard good things about his color commentary, so I don't mind it. I know this season there have been a mix of color commentators for the Flames. I think it was John Garrett at one point, Kelly Rudy at one point, and now Brett Kran got his debut against the Avalanche game. So and it's 213. Who do you think Calgary should draft this? Okay, that's the entire question. There we go. Who do you think Calgary should draft this year? That's an interesting question. Because what is the Flames needing this year? It depends. Do they need? I think they need some defenseman down in the Wranglers. So do you add a defenseman? Of course, the Flames need some scoring. So do you add a forward? I think you choose the best player available this draft. I'm looking for either a McKenna Stenberg in that category or maybe a Malhotra. But after this season is done, I'm going to take a close look at the draft options available out there in the NHL. I don't know everybody out there just yet, so I need to do some research. But I'll get on that soon because I know May 5th is coming soon as well, and then June will come by quickly as well. So excited to be in that front. Also, if you can get the Marcus and Liam Ruck twins, that would be a good bargain. As you know, the Medicine Hat Tigers swept the Calgary Headmen this playoff series, round 2. So it is the Medicine Hat Tigers and the Pierre Raiders moving on, Prince Albert Raiders, who will be taking on each other in round 3 of the WHL playoffs. All right. Algarado with a question: why are the Oilers so much better than the Flames? Of course, the Oilers have. Why are the Oilers so much better than the Flames? I think it's because they have the phenom Connor McDavid. They have what you call. They have chemistry as well, and they are a solid group. So I think that's why the Oilers are better than the Flames. So hopefully the Flames can better get better couple down the road. I'll get to real Alice here. I know there is the always the mix up between both the Als, so interesting. Added 213 Chase Reed or Carson Carrolls besides Zane Perek would be scary demand duo in the future. I've heard about Carson Carrolls more than Chase Reed. So once again, like I said, I'll be doing the research when it comes to along. But yeah, regardless, I think the best way to go in this draft is to choose the best player available wherever you are at first to begin with, before concentrating on any names, because you need one elite talent this evening, and it looks like Coleman just had a chance, almost short-handed as well. So do you think the Flames can draft Keaton Verhoff? It is a possibility. Um, if they're guaranteed top five. Do you like Abram Weeb? I do. He has shown great composure in the past couple of days, past couple of games. The one game against the Avalanche was one of his best ones. I was there at the Saddle Dome. He had great composure with the puck. He was taking it, trying him inside the offensive zone. So really like Abram Weeb's game, and he played that back to back also, uh, which really proud of. And looks like Sergeyev has stopped about 5 shots right now as we speak. So Sergeyev looking really good in net. Just looking at the Instagram chat quickly as well. Welcome to Ryan. Welcome to Mitchell Kirby. Welcome to Alex Math 4. Welcome to Picks by Design. Welcome to Tefam. Welcome to Phoenix Ramage. Welcome as well. Reed has been a workhorse for the Sioux Greyhounds in the OHL. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't been watching as much as OHL teams just yet. I've been most concentrated on WHL, AHL, and NHL this season. I need to make it a habit to watch OHL games as well in the near future, considering all the prospects are down there. Al Garando saying Sigurd make the big save. I'm guessing it's Sergeyev you meant. So yeah, Sergio made a good save, and it's still scoreless at the first media timeout the Sportsnet has taken. So that's where we are at. Still scoreless between the Flames and the Kings. Of course, the Kings 35, 26, and 20. This regular season, they'll be, I think, one of the most overtime or shootout team that is going into the playoffs. Once again, the Flames, they had 96 points last season and missed the playoffs. And looks like this season, team a team won't even hit 96 points and will qualify for the playoffs. So mixed season in the NHL, to say none the least. And few of the NHL matchups as well, playoffs has been decided. So let's see which of the matchups are officials. When do we start seeing? So looks like we'll start seeing playoffs as early as Saturday. So get ready for that. Game one, Ottawa Senators will visit Carolina Hurricanes. Minnesota Wild will visit Dallas Stars, and Philadelphia Flyers will visit Pittsburgh Penguins. On Sunday, it will be Boston Bruins visiting the Buffalo Sabres, Utah Mammoth visiting the Vegas Golden Knights, and Montreal Canadiens visit the Tampa Bay Lightning. And still the couple more matchups to be decided from the results from the LA Kings, from the Edmonton Oilers games. So stick around for that as well. You will know on social media. KQ, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it on this final game of the regular season for the Flames. Simmer, my wife Trisha says, you are the best. Thank you, Simmer91. Rog Horton, welcome aboard. My team of choice. Are you asking about the playoffs or in general? I started watching the Flames from day one, so Flames is my top NHL team. If you are asking about the playoffs, I'm rooting for Colorado Avalanche. I want to see Nazem Kadri win a cup. And looks like Sergio made just an excellent save as well right now. So just a bit distracted here, but LA Kings have put on like 7 shots on net at the moment, and the Flames have 1 shot on net. So it's oops, didn't meant to put the goal. Meant to put 1 shot on net. So apologies for that if you heard the goal on. So the Flames in the heels, you want to say, maybe in this first half. Rog Horton. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Did you know we went Vancouver? Okay, I need to see that chat again. Do you know we went Vancouver into a rebuild? I'm going to cheer Oilers in the playoffs. Oilers always get it easy to finals. No, we don't KQ. Truly McCrafts. Okay. Nope, we work hard. We'll see what the playoff round 1 is. They'll be either playing the LA Kings, they'll be either playing the Anaheim Ducks, or they will be playing the Colorado Avalanche. As a Flames fan, I prefer Oilers playing the Colorado Avalanche, but we'll let fate decide and the standings decide tonight who the Oilers will get. Henry Ekstrand, yo, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Henry from the Calgary Royals, I think, was part of the Western Canada Showdown, if I am not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jake Popenko, welcome aboard. Kirk Robertson, welcome aboard. So lot of chatter as we continue this watch party. Once again, I'm on Game Over Network Calgary this evening with Conrad Krauser, our final game over Calgary of this season. So come hang out later on YouTube. Check out Game Over Network Calgary. Go subscribe, like, and share, and then join us at the end of the game. But it's right now LA Kings and Calgary Flames tied scoreless 0-0. Shots in favor, 8 in favor of the LA Kings, 1 in favor of the Calgary Flames. Kirk Robertson, you're my favorite commentator. Thanks so much. Let me know which team you play for or all that. We'll do a quick shout out to all the teams out there. I want to give a special shout out to High River Flyers for having me as their play-by-play voice this season. I've done Circle K Classic. I've done Western Canada Showdown. I have done player interviews, all that stuff. And lacrosse is coming soon, so I'll be with Netfront Sports, formerly known as Crowlax TV. I'll be doing play-by-play and technical production with them. And as well, I have a few other surprises which I'll share along this. So if you want to hang out, come as well. Tristan Hamre, they're at bottom of the league. Are you talking about the High River Flyers or the Flames? Because both have struggled this season, but still love the community, still love the team, still love the fan base. Each team goes through struggles. Hopefully one day Flames become a Stanley Cup contender. High River Flyers will become an SGHL playoff winner. So just remain positive. I think you need to always have a positive mindset when it goes through. Do, do, do. And the real Al test history says we have 5 cups. Why are Oilers fans in here? I'm open to having any kind of fan base. I always love interacting with people. I love different perspectives. So yeah. Tristan Hamre saying on the Instagram chat, "You're a superstar, brother. Keep it up. Thank you so much." Kirk Robertson, do you think you're ever gonna work with the Flames? That's my hope. In what capacity, I don't know yet. My dream is to work in the NHL someday, and I think I'm working towards it. You hanging out in these podcasts really helps a lot. Thank you so much. As well, I've been doing freelance stuff, which builds towards my resume. So I'm hoping I can work with the Flames in the near future, whether it's doing sideline reporting or whether it's doing some freelance work with the Flames. All depends, but it's always the dream. So hopefully it happens, and I will continue to work hard to make that happen. El Parrot, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out to you. Thanks for hanging out yet once again. Mr. Beck, thoughts on star chances? Love your work. Thank you so much. Minnesota Wild and Dallas Stars. I think Dallas Stars can move forward. Minnesota Wild have had their struggles. Stars also have had some injuries. I haven't heard the injury update for Tyler Seguin and a few other players that missed when they came to town. The Dallas Stars, or when we were on the road, I know they were missing a few key players. If they have all of them back, I think the Stars could be a wagon. So, Stars, Avalanche, I'll count to be a wagon as well. Picks by design, who you got winning this game? Oh boy, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say 50-50. Um, I'm gonna say 50-50. I see it both way. I see right now Sergeyev standing tall and strong in net. I could see the Flames close it out with a victory because they want to win at the Saddle Dome for the final game of the regular season. It's gonna be an interesting one. Uh, do, do, do. Who do you have winning the cup this year? Kirk Robertson and as well Jackson Friesen. My underdog favorites are the Colorado Avalanche. Um, as well. And Dallas Stars is a possibility. I would also, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh Penguins. I want to see Crosby win a cup. I think that would be so good to see. So between Dallas Stars, Colorado Avalanche, and Pittsburgh Penguins are my favorite. Ethan Potato, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Mr. Watts will go to the YouTube chat because I was all on Instagram chat. Mr. Watts asking, do you think Ovechkin will sign another contract and should we sign him? I think he said he wants to play more, so I'm guessing yes. But I don't think we are getting him. I think he will be with the Washington Capitals. I think he'll end his season whenever he stops playing there. Should we draft Joe Iginla? Once again, like I said, when it comes to drafts, I'll say this again. Draft the best player available. Don't go by names. Don't go by merit. Choose the best player available because that's what the Flames need, at least at the moment. There is 15 playoff teams. I would be happy with if they win the cup. Let's hear all the 15 teams, or at least a few, Mr. Watts. I want to hear your thoughts on that as we go through along. Having the Instagram chat back. El Parrot, can you give me a follow back? I will see if I can do it no, I can't do it within the live stream. So remind me later on. I'll try to do so. Kirk Robertson, what do you think of the new arena? Um, So, what do you think about the new Calgary? Sorry, I was just listening to Sportsnet 960, the fan. They were talking about the Goodrow 5K run. So, what do you think about the arena? I think it's cool. I saw the inside renderings a couple days ago. That's going to be really cool. I'm excited. It could be a new breath of life sign for the Flames, but I'll be sad that the Saddle Dome is going to be taken out because that's where I started watching hockey. Calgary Flames at the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. My first ever game, October 25th, 2022. Pittsburgh Penguins and the Flames. Got to see Sidney Crosby. Got to see a few Flames who are still around. I think Jonathan Huberdeau maybe just the one that I remember from the roster. Let me quickly look. Maybe during our next break, I'll take a look and let you know. But it's going to be interesting. Emma, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Great. 8 is hitting 1,000. Talking about Alex Ovechkin. Are you going to get a tour of the Saddle Dome before it's demolished? I've been on a tour. Okay, so Ethan Potato with a question. Are you going to get a tour of the Saddle Dome before it's demolished? I've been to the Saddle Dome. I've gotten a tour of the Saddle Dome thanks to Rick Tulsi, but I haven't been up to the press walk yet, up to the catwalk. That's going to be one of my dream I want to accomplish maybe this summer or into next season. We'll see how that's going to work, but that's one of my things I want to accomplish. Mitch hanging out saying, got some huge fans watching from St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you so much, Mitch. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for inviting your friends. Mr. Watts, I'm still waiting to hear from you about your. What do you call your list of teams that you want to see. Okay, there you go. There is the list. I hope any of the teams win the cup. I'm cheering for them all. Wild, Stars, Kings, Ducks, Mammoth, Avalanche, Golden Knights, Hurricanes, Senators, Habs, Lightning, Bruins, Sabres, Penguins, Flyers. So everybody except the Oilers, Mr. Watts is cheering on, which I totally understand. But only one of these can win. I think Tampa Bay Lightning, of course, going to be the favorite. Stars, of course. Avalanche, of course. And I would be surprised if Penguins win it. I would love to see maybe Dan Vladar win a cup as well. Former goaltender of the Flyers. But how far can they go is going to be a question. Colin Kim, Anand, as a Ducks fan, the Kings got a win. Yeah, I would like that as well. Kirk Robertson, I went to a Flames and Canes game recently. It has a really good environment. Cameron, we need a big Flames win tonight. I'll say 50-50. Captain Colo is joining us. Welcome aboard. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It was on Tuesday, but thank you for hanging out. Beside the Flames, who is your go-to team from El Parrot? I think Avalanche is one of my go-to team because of Kale McCarr, local Calgary boy. There is Nazim Kadri. There is Nathan McKinnon. Another team I could see Penguins, Sidney Crosby. Also, there was former Flame Anthony Manta. I could see Lightning as well, Braden Point. That's a good pick. So, any of those three, I'm totally fine with. I wish the Sharks made the playoffs. I know they were really close. If what do you call? I wish the Sharks made the playoffs. Yeah, if they had won a couple of games here and there, it would have been possible. Uh, tu- tu- tu. What degree did you get? Is from Kirk Robertson. I graduated from the SABE Broadcast News Diploma. Um, SABE Broadcast News Diploma. Talking about that. It's a fun program. I miss it still as well. Tanner Pot, LinkedIn request. Interesting. Sorry if I missed that. What's your name? I'll go do that right now. Let me see. I do have LinkedIn open. What's your. Let's see. Tanner. Oh, yeah, there you go. Claims. Okay, I just saw that now. There you go, accepted Tanner. Welcome to my LinkedIn connections. Appreciate you for connecting. Okay. I wish Sharks all the way. What degree did he? And looks like the Flames and the Kings are going scoreless at the end of the first period. Sergeyev is. I won't talk about that in just a moment. Sergeyev might be the best player ever. From the sounds of it, yes, sure. Matthew Savoy is the best player in the league. Of Oilers prospect Cameron is talking about. He was better with Ice Cam. Ethan Potato, welcome aboard. Do you think the degree getting the degree has helped you? Yes, 100%. I've learned more about setting up broadcasts. I've learned about doing more podcasts. I've done um, live shows like this one, so I can hang out with the fans. And KQ with the birthday wish. Thank you so much, KQ. Really appreciate it. All your support all season long. Ethan Potato, are you returning to High River Flies to call their games? It depends. I'm hoping I want to be back. But at the moment, nothing is concrete, nothing is decided. All I can tell you is I'm waiting for the lacrosse and soccer season to start, and hockey is winding down. So I'm excited more about lacrosse and soccer coming up. Soccer was one of my childhood sports, so I'm excited to be back and doing stuff with that. Thanks for hanging out yet once again, as the Flames and the LA Kings are scoreless and tied. Let's see the shots they put on so I can update the shots on the score bug. The shots are 10-2 in favor of the LA Kings, and Arseny Sergeyev putting on a clinic so far. The two penalties they've taken so far is Drew Doughty with a high stick to minor at the beginning of the game. Flames went over 1 on the power play. And then Ada Suniev taking an interference penalty at 5:26, over 1 on the power play as the LA Kings. Shots are 10 in favor of the Kings, 2 in for the Flames. And then face-offs are tied at 6-6, 50% each. And hits are 9 hits from the Calgary Flames. So they have been the most physical team. And then LA Kings 2 as well. So that's our intermission report. Dirty hit on Zane. I didn't see that. I have to go quickly check back on that. Drew Doughty is so dirty. I see that a couple of times. If you had to name what you think is the most important off-season move for the Flames, what would it be? Ethan Oversby with that question. I think the most important thing for the off-season is draft well. Get a top elite player. That's one thing. The second thing is gonna be, see if he can find a trade partner for Victor Olofsson. See if he can find a trade partner for Joel Hanley and Braden Pahal. I think you have a logjam of veteran defensemen in the team. So if you can find those three trade partners, sign Lomberg if you can. I know he hasn't played the last couple of weeks, but if you can sign Lomberg on a merit. I think you really need him as an enforcer or a fighter or an energy guy. So I think draft well, and then of course, um, and find a trade partner. I think. Kate Mercer, can you give me a shout out, please? I loved your Circle K videos and commentary. Thank you so much, Kate. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Uh, yes, I'm just getting to see. Savoy hat trick. Is it hat trick? I haven't checked that out. Yeah, Matt Savoy hat trick, and Connor McDavid and Bouchard and all of that. And looks like Vancouver are showing themselves being Vancouver Canucks. 4-1 the Edmonton Oilers lead. Let's see who else. St. Louis Blues and Utah Mammoth are tied at 3-3. San Jose Sharks have a 5-1 lead over the Winnipeg Jets. The Nashville Predators have a 4-3 win again, 4-3 lead against the Anaheim Ducks. And Seattle Kraken and Colorado Avalanche still about to get underway, 0-0, or I guess 8 p.m. puck drop for that one as well. Perek might be injured. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that if I can find a clip somewhere because I wasn't paying attention to the Sportsnet feed. So I'm gonna step aside. We'll take a quick break and come back. You are watching Hockey Talk with Anand. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, hockey fans. Thanks for hanging out still. Well, I went to take a break and check on that clip we were all talking about. It was the Zain Perek hit we were talking about from Samuel Hellenius. Um, just a clip that you don't want to see something like that in game number 82. So we'll see if Zain Parekh is back. And of course, right now, Sportsnet TV feed has the Cade Heisler, I believe his name, who got famous getting the Dustin Wolf stick. He's still being interviewed and featured. He got to go see Flames practice this morning and hang out with Dustin Wolf, which I think is a cool opportunity. So kudos to all prospect goalies, including who we have Cade Mercer right here in chat on the Instagram friend. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. KQ is in the YouTube chat. Al Grando is in the YouTube chat. And then welcome to Jovan Baller. Um, welcome to C Blocker. Welcome to Colby Kutch. I'm just going through chats that I missed during the break we took. And Andrew Jaras. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. This is the Flames and the Kings watch party, if you want to call it. I'm testing out a few different things so that we can probably make this a continuous thing throughout next season. But it's the Flames and the Kings scoreless still 0-0. Shots in favor 10 and 2 for the Calgary Flames. For the LA Kings, it is Arseny Sergeyev who has made couple stellar saves and being outstanding in his net for his NHL debut. Do, do, do. And it's all about Arseny Sergeyev. Arseny Sergeyev makes a couple nice saves. And he's the best player out in the early. I think it's going to be emotional night for all the Flames because some of them could be playing their last game as their as a member of the Flames, whether it's Victor Olofsson. I know Lomberg is not playing tonight, but what does his future look like? Maybe in the defensive end as well. Pahal, you can talk about Joe Lanley, who's done for the season. All that stuff. Lots to think about when it comes to this off season. I know I got a question as well. Can I get some W in the chat? W times 1 billion. And Logan Eddy has joined us on the Instagram front, looking at the YouTube chat. About 24 viewers have joined us. Thanks for hanging out. And lots of action on the Instagram front as well. Thanks for being a part of along with us. As still on intermission break, we'll talk. Let's take a look at the out of town scoreboard, shall we? It should be all intermissions right now. So the St. Louis Blues and the Utah Mammoth are tied at 3-3. I want to look at the standings as well. So St. Louis Blues are already eliminated, so they won't make the playoffs. So it's the Utah Mammoth that are playoff bound. San Jose Sharks, also like Fan mentioned earlier, are eliminated from playoff contention. They are taking on the Winnipeg Jets, who also have been eliminated. They had that good run, the Winnipeg Jets. They were at the bottom of the standings to start the season, then climbed up, but unfortunately wasn't enough. Nashville Predators and the Anaheim Ducks. Nashville Predators leaded by 4-3 at the end of second period. Oilers have a commanding lead against the Vancouver Canucks by a score of 4-1, and we, as you can see on the YouTube chat, everybody excited about the Matt Savoy hat trick. Is what he scored, and looks like Sportsnet continuing to show the feed from Cade Heisler, goaltender from Carstairs team, who got to hang out with Dustin Wolf all morning long. Of course, happy birthday to Dustin Wolf as well. and it was my birthday 2 days ago as well. So I was at the game between the Flames and the Colorado Avalanche. Joshua, welcome aboard. Which period is it? We done the first period, heading into the second period, but it's still intermission time between the Flames and the LA Kings. So second period about to get underway. So we'll keep you updated throughout the entire team, but I will do have to drop off in between because, like I mentioned, I'm also a host for Game Over Network, Game Over Network Calgary on YouTube. Come check out us post game. Do hang out. I know Algarando, KQ, and Mr. Watts are regulars. It will be our final post game of the season. Um, did Dustin Wolf give his take to? Okay, there you go. Just have to refresh it in between. Mr. Watts, did Dustin Wolf give his take to a little kid? Yes, he did. I believe 10-year-old Cade Heisler from Carstairs team. And what a great gesture from Dustin Wolf. Working now. KQ saying lose Flames lose. That might be a new cheer most Flames fans could go for. Joshua, thanks for the late birthday wish. Really appreciate it. Michael Gerlitz is here from North Stars, I believe, from the logo I see. Welcome aboard, Michael Gerlitz. Thanks for hanging out. As the Flames take on the LA Kings, it's still 0-0, and as we head into second period, once again, where you can find me post game if you're just joining us, Game Over Network Calgary on YouTube. If you want to chat more, if you want to see more of my chat, talk about the Flames, come hang out there. We have a special edition of post game show for you later on, along with my co-host Conrad Krausert and Arseny Sergeyev, the goaltender who got recalled on an emergency basis because Devin Cooley was apparently sick into last night and this morning. So it is Arseny Sergeyev who got the recall. Do you also hate the Coilers? Is the question from Mr. Watts. Yes. Anyone but the Oilers is my way to go, is my thought process. I mean, if McDavid comes plays for Canada, I will cheer for him all day long. But as a team, not my favorite, and they'll be always at the bottom if I want to rank. But all types of fans are welcome to the show. That doesn't stop me. I'm always welcome Al Garando, always to the show. And second period is underway. A few seconds have gone by, still scoreless. So something about the Flames have been connected really well this season yet, and I think it's the Kings that have whole control of the game at the moment. If you're a Flames fan, let me know what your favorite moment of the season has been. Let me know what the who the uh, to 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 anyone but Edmonton, ABE, lots of chatter on the YouTube front. I'll make sure to keep refreshing the Twitter chat, or YouTube chat, I should say. I haven't checked if anybody's tuning on Twitter as well, which I should in moments time here. Want to see if anybody's hanging out there and if I missed any chats. It's too complicated, or am I even streaming onto Twitter or not? I might not be even streaming to Twitter this evening. But it says it's streaming. Oh, I might have not started it on the back end. Apologies if you see my work in progress behind the scenes. So, yeah, looks like I'm not even streaming on Twitter. It's showing scheduled. I don't know how to start the broadcast. Maybe I'll go quickly start the broadcast and come back. Starting April 16th, 6:45. Uh, do, do, do. Yeah, I don't know how to start a scheduled broadcast. That's something for later. Content recommend. Yeah, apologies to the Twitter fans. I thought I had people hanging out there, but let's go back to Instagram. Who do you think will win the draft lottery? Stanislav Salgovic. Apologies if I mispronounced their name. So let's take a look at the Vancouver Canucks is at the very bottom. It depends. It could be interesting who wins the draft. But we'll see. It could be the Vancouver Canucks. Hoping it's the Flames as well. That it would be a miracle come true, knowing the new arena is coming. So a whole lot of things to start. I have to step away for a moment, so don't go anywhere. You're still watching Hockey Talk with Anand right here on YouTube, Instagram, as well. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Just have to figure out something. Put something exciting like normal. Follow the regular. All right, welcome back. Had to figure out a few stuff on the back end, but we are back with it. All right, let's see. Go back to the YouTube chat quickly. But okay, Al Garando asking, what do you think about the Rogers Arena? I've been there once. I like it, like the energy is thing. Um, It's always energetic, but little too expensive for my liking. Like the food and stuff, little too expensive. So maybe I know the economy is expensive nowadays, so I'm not surprised. How did you guys beat us three times this year? I don't know. It's that kind of a team. The Flames. You don't know what they do each day. The games you want them to win, they don't. The games you don't want them to, they win. So it's always interesting. Charlie Hines here. Welcome aboard. YYC Luca, Quar is here. Matt Debs, welcome aboard. Once again, you are watching the Flames and the LA Kings watch party live from my basement studios. As we go through, looks like LA Kings player got injured. Looks like Scott Lofton got injured a bit. He's been held by a trainer right now on the Sportsnet feed. Just want to. I've been. If you guys see something that I missed, let me know as well in the chat because I'm paying attention to more of the chat and hearing on Sportsnet 960 rather than watching. So Zane Perek up to 839. The most who has played looks like is Zane Perek. He has played up to 839 tonight. So that's good to see. Flames are trusting a lot of their youngsters, which I hope continues the trend going into next year. Kuar is asking what's the odds we get number one pick. I would say between, you know, about 50%. I want to say 50 to 70% is likely. Vancouver Canucks have the best odds to get the pick number one. And second follow-up question: who is the nicest Flames player I have met? Oh boy, long list of ones. I think everybody is nice. Um, I could tell you personal, what you call stories from each of them. Zane Parak have come out of his car to sign autographs. That's one person. Zach Whitecloud, he was at the Jack Carter Chevy signing autographs. Who else? Joel Farabee, he has recognized me a couple of times at the Cross and Mills autograph signing. Yeah, so many good players. I have been met what you call Mac Coronato is nice. Zane Perek, Backlund always stops. Ryan Lomberg is a beauty. Yeah, I don't think there is one person I can separate and say they're good or bad. I think everybody plays their equal amount of role. Do you think we can McDavid in the off season? No, I don't think McDavid. Um, it would be interesting. Looks like the Flames have just scored. So let me do a quick goals update on my social media and be right. So Frost, Morgan Frost. So a game, like I said, you probably want to lose. They get a goal. So LA were the better of the two teams, and Matvey Gredin, what a pass from he gets an assist as well, and the put it past, and looks like Morgan Frost was left open as well. So I'll take the goal as long as Matway Graydon had the great assist. Mark Coronato, it's the future of the Flames. But Morgan Frost, we'll see what his future holds with the team. He's up to 22 goals this season, much better player from what he originally started with. So excited to see how he does for the rest of the season. I'm gonna go back to chats here real quick. Oh, I should update the goal on the thing. Okay, did you go to the playoffs? Did you go to the playoffs? No, I was. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Mr. Watts is asking, did you go to the playoffs? When Flames and Dallas Stars went to overtime, the Johnny Gaudreau game-winning goal. No, I wasn't even a fan of the Calgary Flames then. So no, I missed that in person. I have watched YouTube highlights though. When did I meet Zane Perek? Where did I meet Zane Perek? He was at the table with. And looks like Byfield just tied the game at 1-1 on Sportsnet 960 The Fan. So it's a new game now, 1-1 tied. Yeah, so Zane Perek was at the table with Joel Farabee at the Crosshair Mills autograph signing. So Arseny Sergeyev's shutout bid broken here tonight. Okay, let's see. Check up or happy birthday. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Quad, do you have Telus a show? My cell phone provider is Telus. We should get season tickets together. I don't know if I can. I don't have the budget for season tickets. I would love to go to a game together. Definitely, we can certainly do that. So LA Kings and the Flames now tied at 1-1 with shots. I have to see once they change the graphic on the Sportsnet scoreboard. It's Quinton Byfield assisted by Moore, and did I see Lafreniere? Let's see. So, yeah, Quinton Byfield assisted by Laferriere and Moore is the goals on that front. Quar wants us to lose, so I think getting this game to a tie is much needed. I think most Flames fans would be okay with losing tonight, and I think that's the hope things I'm seeing. Mr. Watts, are you asking about? I think your typing has gone little kablooey tonight. Are you asking about Pat Steinberg or Oscar Fattenberg? I don't know who that is. Unfortunately, Mike Commodore, I wasn't even a Flames fan when Mike Commodore was playing. I don't even I know Radim Zohorna. I've seen that name as a player, but I haven't seen how he plays. Once again, Mr. Watts, I'll remind you, fans who are sticking around in the Instagram chat, I'll remind you, I haven't been a Flames fan as long as you all would have been. I joined the Flames fan base October 25th, 2022, right after Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Kachuk got traded. That's after, unfortunately, is when I became a Flames fan. So I missed the good times, but somehow I only learned about the team then. I only learned about hockey then. I wish I knew it sooner rather than later. But sooner would have also meant I have lived in Edmonton a couple years just because how things happen. And how do I say? Because of my dad's job and all that. So glad I didn't become an Oilers fan. So you could be thankful that way. But yeah, I missed the good times as a Flames fan. So I'm still learning all the history, all the stuff that happened behind the scenes. So if I don't recognize some of these names, I apologize. I'll eventually learn them. I have a whole half season now coming up to learn them. Send me names that you would like me to learn. Tell me about the history. I always appreciate it. I'll always compile it and use it to my benefit. Rep Rep Johnny Hockey. Yes, 100% Rep Johnny Hockey. Uh, to, to, to. Ben Kendrick, Anand, good. Thank you so much. How are you today? I'm doing well. Final game of the regular season for the Flames. Final watch party for me this season, and then I'm looking forward to what do you call looking forward to lacrosse soccer coming up. It's going to be an exciting summer as well. I'm done with the snow with the Calgary here, but we just received 20 centimeters of snow this afternoon and morning. So, totally done with the snow. Dabby Duck is saying Dian Phaneuf and Mika Kiprasov. I know, I've heard how great Mika Kiprasov was in being a goaltender. I don't remember his exact stats and all that, but I've heard that name. DM Phaneuf, I know he recently. There was a piece about him. Where did I? Let me scroll through Twitter quickly. There was something about DM Phaneuf just very recently. Uh, to, to, to. Yeah, when you need something, you never find it, but when you want something, you find it. When you don't want something, you find it. So it's that way. Who does that happen to everybody? Hope. Yeah, so Dian Phaneuf, so they couldn't get a deal in 2004 because of bonuses and all that stuff. So the Flames unfortunately didn't win a Stanley Cup that year. So that was the story of Dian Phaneuf I saw. Okay. Let's go Flames from Ainsley Bar. Hockey fans, Flyers and hockey fans. Elias Godet. Once again, thanks for everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Why does White Cloud wear a full cage now? So he took a puck to the teeth or his mouth against the game at when I was at the Saddle Dome against the Colorado Avalanche. So he is now wearing a shield to protect himself. Uh, do, do, do. How does it feel to know people quote your interviews who you went viral? Um, you know, I never imagined that I would go viral, but somehow okay, so hopefully that answers your questions, Mr. Watts. Where did I go? No idea. Oh yeah, going back to Dabby Duck's question as well. How does it feel? Yeah, I never knew I would go viral. It was just out of the blue when I was at set. I decided to post one post, and that automatically went viral overnight. And yeah, I was surprised. And now all my posts gain attention. So thank you so much all for your support this season. Really appreciate it. Nate Holding has joined us. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Uh, to, to, to. Mr. Watts, which interview went viral. If you have Instagram, go check out at CGY underscore Anand. That's where I post all my freelance work, whether it's player interviews or play by play stuff. A few from the Western Canada Showdown went viral. So go check that out. Do really appreciate it. Troy C476, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. And as the Flames and the LA Kings are tied at 1-1, shots in favor though LA Kings, 17 to 9 in favor of the Calgary Flames. So updating that quickly as we go through this evening. As the second period is about to be done, I'll be saying goodbye to this live stream by the end of the second period, because once again, like I mentioned, come over to Game Over Network Calgary. It's on YouTube. Me and Conrad Krausert will have a post-game show, special edition one for you to come hang out later on this evening. So do come chat, do come hang out. We would really appreciate it because it's our final post-game show of the season. Who do you think will win the Flyers versus the Penguins series? I'm gonna say Penguins. Penguins at the slight edge when it comes to Sidney Crosby. Anthony Mantha has been on a run lately. Ben Kindle, former Calgary Flames prospect, who has found his strides in that team. So I think Penguins have a slighter edge between the Flyers and the Penguins. If you could interview any Flames player, who would it be? Okay, here is one funny story, or here is one story for fans who are still watching, who are still hanging out. But there was a tournament a couple weeks ago in end of March, called the U18 AA Provincials, hosted by the Calgary Royals. And the team Camrose Vikings, they were one of the teams that won the cup, of course, beating the Calgary Royals, getting silver. But Justin Kirkland was in attendance to support the one of the teams. He was at the Maxwell Arena, so I almost got a chance to interview Justin Kirkland Costco. I asked him, but he was like, I'll get a picture with you instead, which I was totally fine. I respect their privacy and their thoughts or their opinion. So I almost interviewed Justin Kirkland. So I would love to interview Costco at one point. But I would love to chat with Devin Cooley. I think Cooley would be the best player to interview. His vibes, his energy, his funny responses. So Devin Cooley, if you're ever watching this show, I would love to interview on a podcast. Send me a DM. Just throwing it out there. So that's story time with me. Al Garando is back. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. Too busy watching the Oilers, which is fair enough. Let's take a look at the Autoton scoreboard, which we haven't done in a bit. So, San Jose Sharks have a commanding 6-1 lead with 2:10 remaining in the third period. Macklin Celebrini sets his Sharks franchise record for most points recorded in a single season, and unfortunately, Sharks are not headed to the playoff season now. 115 points for Macklin Celebrini. His brother RJ Celebrini, younger brother, who's I think maybe 15 years old or something, was at a tournament at Rocky Mountain Classic here in Calgary. He was phenomenal too. So watch out for those two brothers in the hockey world. coming up. Anaheim Ducks and Nashville Predators, a goal gala fest there. 4-4 tied with 5:42 remaining. Edmonton Oilers have a 4-1 lead against the Vancouver Canucks. And Seattle Kraken and Colorado Avalanche scoreless tied 0-0 with 16:45 remaining. And St. Louis Blues take the game against the Utah Mammoth by a score of 5-3. Minnesota versus Dallas prediction from Hippolito. Uh, you know, I would say Dallas Stars, if they're healthy enough, they are good to go. I think Dallas Stars have the edge, but I wouldn't count out on Minnesota either. But I think Dallas might have a bit of an edge. Nathan P by P, who are you? Okay, let's introduce myself. My name is Anand. I'm a freelance broadcaster. I do play by play for the High River Flyers. Hockey season almost wrapping up though. I talk about hockey, I talk about the Flames, doing podcasts and game shows or post game shows like this one, or live watch parties. I also do lacrosse commentary, soccer. I might get into cricket soon as well. I live in Calgary. I started watching the Calgary Flames first, October 25th, 2022. I have been to vacation to Paris, Singapore, Malaysia, Mexico. Hopefully that answers your questions, Nathan. Let me know if you need to know more about me. Jack Rowdy is here. Welcome aboard, Jack Rowdy. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Um, and Algarando and King KQ having a battle of debating on whether Oilers suck or not. I think Oilers have Mr. Watts saying, do you commentate baseball? I can get you a job. I haven't commentated baseball, no, but I would love to get into baseball. If you have an opportunity, please pass along. Send me a DM if you're on Instagram at CGY underscore Anand. I'm also on Twitter at CGY underscore Anand. I would love to crack into the baseball field as well. I've done soccer, I've done hockey, I've done cricket, rugby, and why not add baseball? So, yeah. Definitely, Mr. Watts, if you know connections, really appreciate it. Send it along. Jack Rowdy, first of all, my name of the spelling, if you don't mind saying it correctly, it's Anand. Thank you so much. And how's my night going? So far, so good. It's the Flames and the LA Kings tied at 1-1 at the second period, almost about to be done. Um, Second period almost about to be done, and it's still tied 1-1. My week was fantastic. It was my birthday week, and I'm looking forward to another busy weekend coming up. I can tell you on, if any of you of the fans are going to the Roughnecks game, it is most likely you will see me there. But I have a surprise working on Saturday, so stick around for that. Check out my socials at CGY underscore Anand. Really appreciate it. Chad Bubar, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Bob the Shields is around. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. But LA Kings have tied it at 1-1. It's a low even game so far. LA Kings have put on a lot of shots, but Arseny Sergeyev has been amazing in net for the Flames. Vance Kucheran, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. And Mr. Watts in the YouTube chat, of course. Looks like Algarando has ranked number 1 in the YouTube chat. So looks like Arsene Sergio just robbed Quinton Byfield yet once again. Oh, what a save! Two consecutive saves by Arsene Sergio. Wow. This guy is going to be something. I wonder if he can get him some more NHL games next season. Him, Dustin Wolf, and Devin Cooley, I think they'll be a great tandem. Again, will the Flames will keep three goalies or not? No. But definitely would love to give Arseny Sergeyev a couple more looks. Definitely, he has looked stellar tonight. Al Garondo, do you think your captain, Mike, that is in Michael Backlund, will retire or not? I'm guessing when we move into the Scotia place, you could see a retirement note after that. But for now, I think he'll continue playing one or two more seasons at least. But I mean, eventually, it's certainly it should come. Chad Bubar saying beauty save 100%. Such a strong composed goalie for his NHL save. There you go, the replay again. Quinton Byfield left so, or I think number 14 for LA Kings was left so open. A great cross-ice pass, and then Arseny Sergeyev double steal. Man, what a cool story. I think Arseny Sergeyev played in the ECHL, played in the AHL with the Wranglers, and now with the NHL. He should feel good. Um, and Zane Perek, I'm happy with his. Okay, so LA Kings might have a 5-on-3 coming up from what I'm hearing, which is important for the scoring wise, especially if you're looking for the result of the game. But yeah, Blake Coleman headed to the box. Farabee is in the box, so two important penalty killers. It looks like they might be taking Leferrier too, so it might be a 4-on-4 coming up. We'll see what they decide, but so 5-on-4 power play. So ignore what I said on 5-on-3. They've called it a 5-on-4 instead. Cranny, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. Um, 5-on-3 coming up for the Kings. No, it's 5-on-4 now because the LA player also got taken to the box. Why does Sergeyev think he's prime Kiprasov? I don't know. That's a question for Sergeyev, not me. Um, it's interesting how some debutants have really good games, and you can consider Sergeyev having one like this one. AK Ramion, welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out. You are watching the watch party between the Flames and the LA Kings. Now, 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Once again, after this period ends, I'm gonna say a quick few remarks and then we are gonna be available on Game Over Network Calgary. So, write this down if you want to come chat with me more. Game Over Network Calgary on YouTube. Come show, hang out. Yeah, so come hang out at Game Over Network Calgary. Really appreciate it. If you want to ask more questions, thoughts, and comments, really appreciate it. Charles Jelenia is here. Welcome aboard. Really appreciate it. How do we have three goalies better than any of the Oilers goalies? I mean, Ingram looks like a good fit for the Oilers. He has done really well. Only the concern now, Tristan Jarry, was that the right move? Do they find a trade partner for Tristan Jarry in the off season? We'll find out. But right now the Oilers lead this one 4-1 against the Vancouver Canucks with 3:44 remaining in the second period, and the Flames are about to finish their second period here soon. KQ is back. Welcome back, KQ. Look at history. So it looks like Flames have killed that penalty with 23 seconds remaining. Yes, Game Over Network, podcast I host, or I guess I work with a podcast company called Game Over Network. We have a Game Over Network Calgary. There is Game Over Network Montreal. So go check it out. It's available on YouTube specifically, and we do post game shows. So come hang out there after this game. But as the game goes into intermission now. All right. So, thank you to everybody who has joined me this season. Once again, want to thank everybody's support. Thank everybody's support, dedication, friendship, kindness, and all as we close out this Flame season. I know it wasn't a good one for the Flames. Always the topic in mind was a great rebuild and retool, and I think we are getting that eventually. We could pick SIS top three depending on the results tonight. So if you can't join me on Game Over Network Calgary, once again thank you to all the fans that tuned in for the late stages of this season in this watch party. Thank you to everybody who has followed me. Thank you to all the thank you to everybody for the kind words. And as we wrap up this watch party, Algarado, can I go join Game Over Network? There is no specific shows for Game Over Network, but if you want to DM me somewhere, you can, or if you want to be a part of it as a host, you can. I can give you the connection. Just send me a DM on Instagram. AK Ramion, send me a DM as well, so I know you want the link. And welcome to Lane Johnson. Welcome to Chad Bubar. Thank you so much. And that will do it for us on Hockey Talk with Anand. We'll see if we can do another watch party on May 5th when the Flames go to the draft floor to pick what they decide who to draft, and then we'll do more research on who the Flames should ideally pick. But that will do it for me here on Hockey Talk with Anand. Once again, so once again, Game Over Network Calgary is where you can find me next. Really appreciate it all season long. But this is Hockey Talk with Anand and your host, Anand Onitan. Goodbye.